Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to talk about Nifty, Bank Nifty and one or two stocks. I'm not going to talk about many stocks, just one or two stocks which are going to be on my radar for tomorrow and upcoming days. So let me start, and we're going to talk about Nifty first. And Nifty, if you notice today, opened with a massive gap up. But what was so important to note that the gap up could not sustain itself. If I see it in the shorter time frame, the market has actually been hanging in its 1 hour candle. So market was pretty much range bound today. But how do we get what's going to happen tomorrow, what lies ahead tomorrow? So I will come to the option chain and we will have a look at option chain at this place, and let's see, try to gauge from here. We'll try to gauge from here and understand what is happening in the market. So let me just refresh it. Market has already closed, so from here we'll be able to see what exactly has happened. So some of the important points that you can notice from this place: one, that there has been good unwinding happening at almost all in the money call option. So starting from 15,500 to 15,750, there has been a good call unwinding that has happened. For tomorrow, 15,900, there is no barrier, almost like only very small amount of call options have been written. Only barrier, that major barrier that I see, is at 1600, 16,000. And after 16,000, the barrier is at 16,100. This is where the barrier has been developed. So if I understand and I can see it clearly, like it's very understandable also. But have a look at this place, where this 1,76,000 contracts have been written. This is the highest in the entire this column. You see the highest number of call options have been written at the level of 16,000. So that means this is a very important level, and as it is, 16,000 is a multiple of 1,000, and hence it becomes a very strong level. People must have, I don't know how many of you know, but a very important thing about Nifty options that I want to tell you is that for the next 3 months, this is June, July, August, till August, you will find weekly option chain. Then you will see monthly option chain, and after that you will see quarterly option chain. Like after September, December, March, June, then again December, then after June you will get 6 monthly option chain. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Till August we will get the weekly option chain. After August we will get monthly option chain, which is September, and after September we are not going to get, like at this moment we are not getting October, November, but we get the quarterly option chain, which is in December. So with that, you will notice that June becomes a very important month. Imagine somebody who had written the options of June 30th about 6 months back. I don't know whether you're following this point or not, because if you look into the quarterly, you will see March, June, September and December. These are the 4 major option chains that are available. So suppose there is somebody who is an option writer. He must have written options in, let's say, December. 6 months long-term options that person must have written. So the June 30th options become very important. And with that respect, what becomes very important is the level of 16,000. Many a lot people must have written this option way back. I'm going to show you today some very interesting fact. Probably no other YouTuber will show you, but let me just show you some important data. So you go to the products. In products, you go to the equity derivative. And when you come to equity derivative, come to the historical data. And when you come to the historical data, you go to the historical data and go to the contract wise archives. Now here what you do, you go to the index options. Go to the symbol, it's Nifty 50, select the year 2022 and select expiry. I'm going to select the June expiry and select the option type. I'm selecting call option and selecting the strike price as 16,000. 16,000. Now I'm going to go and I'll select time period. Let's say I go to December. December first week, let's say, until I'm going to select today's date and get data. So the days are more than 90 days. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to select December, January, February. So I'm going to select till February. So here, get data. Now see here, you will be able to see how many contracts have been written. Open, high, low. You see the option strike price at that time was. So there is no OI, right? There's only some 50, somebody has written 50 contracts. So there, not many people have written. So here, see, February 25th, somebody has written 1,000 contracts. And February 20th, 28th only, somebody had written 1,600 more contracts. Now let's go further and see what is happening. So you will understand how option writers work. You know, like it's important for us to understand not what option buyers are doing, but what option writers do. So I'm taking from 1st March, April, May till end of May. So I'm going to take. So here now you will see the open interest has started developing. On March 7th, somebody sold 1,410 contracts. 1,410 is the open interest. Similarly, March 2nd, there are 4,500. And now the open interest is slowly growing, right? You can see the open interest is continuously growing up, right? And here, uh, some unwinding has started happening. Even on the 2nd of May, 33,450 contracts have been written, and you can see the price on those days were in the range of 1174. So, and then let's just see the last bit, what is happening in the last few months, which is May se leke May till now. So 25th May till current date. Let's see what is happening. June 27th, get data. Now see, this is how it looks like. Now the numbers have been growing. 23rd June, somebody has written 21,000 contracts. 21 lakh contracts, right? Not maybe not one person, but many people put together. 24th June, 16 lakh contracts have been written, right? Do you think these people, they're such a huge numbers, you know, from thousands, they have converted into several lakh contracts. Several lakh contracts have been written within from 23rd on 23rd and the 24th June. So this is how open interest have grown. And see here on 13th June also somebody has written 6,71,000 contracts, which is a very, very big number. You know which date I was talking about? This is on 13th of June. So let's see what happened on 13th of June. So this is 13th of June. This is 13th of June in Nifty. On this date, somebody had written the call options of 16,000. Of course, next day market went down completely and then went up. Then today, again, the market is standing on a very, very crucial juncture, 16,000, close to 16,000. So until you see unwinding happening in the Nifty's option chain, if you see here, until you see unwinding happening here, this is going to be a very, very strong resistance. Why? Because a lot of long-term option writers are also standing at this place. Now let's look into what is happening on the put side. If you notice, there has been a huge support which has been built, and it's spilled over in the money. Means the market has in the money puts have been written, which shows a very, very strong support zone. But let's see, the dynamics may change tomorrow morning. But all said and done, 16,000 looks a very, very strong resistance zone. So let's see, in assuming that tomorrow market, the expiry could be around 16,000 if the unwinding doesn't happen. So the option chain are basically little lagged. First the price moves, then the option chain moves. And in case option writers are very aggressive, then they will not let the option Nifty move. They will keep writing more options. So I have one or two stocks on my radar. The first stock, I'm mind my words. I'm giving you a very thoughtful trade. My first trade is PEL, Piramal Enterprises. This is a stock which looks very, very good to me at this point of time. It is 1 hour time frame. It has been developing, and what I can understand by looking at the price, where do we enter into the stock? We will enter when it crosses almost 1693, or I would 1710. We can buy this stock above 1710. And if you want to go for a future, then you at least have a month in hand, like July future you can take. Or if you want to take a call option, you can take 1800 call option for the July month. And this stock looks very good by looking into its various parameters, data points, and the price action. Although today it has been a bit negative, but maybe tomorrow, the day after, in next 2-3 days, it is exactly same what Nifty has done. If it gives you a breakout in the upward direction, you will have an opportunity to buy this particular stock. So this is one stock that I want to give. Keep it on radar. Let me just close it here only. I don't want to give you many stocks, but before that, I also want to do the Bank Nifty analysis. So Bank Nifty futures, this is how Bank Nifty futures look. They open gap up and open equal to high. You know, whenever Bank Nifty gives open equal to high, it's not a good sign. It's definitely not a good sign. There could be, you can go to the past and do your own analysis and see that open equal to high over here. And after that, market went down quite a bit. There was an open equal to high, but the next day market was very much bullish, crossed over this open equal to high, and next day also continued. And similarly, there are few more open equal to highs that you will be able to find, and you will see that those days actually kind of initiated the downtrend in the back Nifty. Now, for example, this one open equal to high. Almost this is open equal to high, and then after that this trend started. Even this is open equal to high, but slightly a little shadow, and then it went down. So anyway, what I want to tell you here is that today I don't find it very good. Bank Nifty's tone is not very good. It could be further slipping down, but let's see what is happening in the option chain. So this is how the option chain is. A huge amount of unwinding has happened at different levels. If you see here, this is the zone where all unwinding has happened. There has been huge amount of call writing that has happened at the level of 34,000. The reason is same as I explained you for Nifty, because more and more people have written long-term options. It's not the weekly. They're not just starting the week, but a lot of people have written well in advance these call options. Now, if I have a look at to the put side, put have been spilling over till this point, right? So the puts are also forming a good base. So market as it is was pretty much range bound today. Let's see what happens tomorrow. In case the high of 34,000 is broken, then 500, 600 more points can surely be expected. And in case there is a gap down opening and it just sustains the gap down movement, then further fall can be expected. So what I'm saying, in case Nifty goes above 34,183 in futures, I'm expecting a movement till about 34,500. That is what I'm expecting. In case it goes down, then I'm expecting a movement till 33,400. So this is what I will be expecting from Nifty and Bank Nifty. Both of them range bound, but both of them look positive as far as the option chain is concerned. Huge amount of in the money call writing has been put writing has happened, and calls have unwinded, but that was today. Let's see what happens tomorrow. But one stock that is on my radar is PEL. Join me on my Telegram channel, and we can do live trading, and we'll make money together. And please bring your friends, and please be aware that my channel will always you'll always find my picture on my channel. Please be aware that you will always find my picture on my channel, right? You will not have like it's you will find all the mentors, you will find all my picture on the channel, right? All the fake channels will not be having my pictures. So that is a way to know exactly where you are standing. And this, if you want to have a look at the link, stockpro_official_bank Nifty. So keep learning, keep earning, and see you in the live market. Come along, come and trade with us. We'll be really happy when you will make money. All the best. Take care. See you in the next video.